Welcome back to the VOS and you're listening Voice of Samdup. So this is SamdupDolma and today I'm going to share you an old interview of Richard Gere, the famous actor. It's about Dreams of Tibet. He is an actor, free Tibet activist and the most famous disciple of the Dalai Lama. So the first question asked to him is, at what age did Tibet first come into your mind? Tibet didn't come into my mind until my 20s probably. I had already been studying Zen Buddhism at the time. It was the Japanese culture that was interesting to me and the Zen approach to Buddhism and nature of mind. The first time I went to Dharamsala, I really didn't know much about the Dalai Lama at all. It was much more the gestalt of Tibet was interesting to me and entrancing, mysterious and inspired dreams. I think that was what essentially your question is. When did you start dreaming about Tibet? It would have been in that context. Real Tibet dreams came when you met His Holiness because then it's actualized. And that's what happened to me. I saw the Dalai Lama, but he's also this extraordinary man, extraordinary professor, extraordinary father, and extraordinary friend, all of that. It really shows you there is a way of making this work, of using his system, a religious, philosophical, psychological system that can really transform everything. The dream really becomes kind of wonderful because it's possible to actualize it. Okay, so the second question is, and is the dream more than the sort of a personal salvation? I mean, for you, does it have an element of the world? I must say, whenever I talk about Tibet or when I write about it, I realized when I was writing the introduction to my photo book. It was really about this sense of universal responsibility that what His Holiness talked about. That what the Buddha talked about. In the end, that the freezing mechanism is being selfless and acknowledging infinite universe of suffering beings, where our little self compared to them are nothing. That all of our energy should be in sacrifice and survive. Suffering, at least, untold universe is filled with suffering beings. That's the way out of our own cage. Okay, now the third question is, you said to me last time we talked that by saving Tibet, in effect you feel you were saving yourself. No question about it. I mean, it's really symbiotic, the whole structure of this and the political situation in Tibet. The incredible suffering of the people of Tibet works symbolically, but also work in a very fundamental, real way. All the work that all of us have done in the West to help Tibetan culture is ultimately been about our own transcendence, no question about it. And in saving Tibet, you save the possibility that we are all brothers, sisters. Even the Chinese and the Tibetan are brothers and sisters. Something he freely acknowledged, and his interesting calls them their own older brothers. And maybe their older brother should take care of their younger brother a little bit better. An interesting way to see it, and see it compassionately. But it's a sense of responsibility. Okay, thank you very much for your listening, and you can visit to the Google site and you can find about it. There are many more interesting question and answer on his interview. So please, you can visit on Google and you can find more interesting things. And thank you very much, and I hope you like, and if you want to see more videos, you can visit my YouTube page and you will find it there. Thank you very much.